So beautiful.
Because in here you have all the operations, and over here you have the fuel.
Hi, I'm Jen from JenThereDoneThat, and welcome to week 9 of Puerto Rico lockdown. Except we're not really in lockdown anymore. Most of our businesses are reopening. Today I drove across the island to go hiking in Cabo Rojo, which was awesome. And along the way we saw road construction crews out working, home construction crews resuming. The industry is starting to reopen, and we're seeing that more and more. We don't need malls yet, and I've learned how to deal without a hair salon or anything like that. For me, we're seeing the road construction resuming, the home construction resuming. Those are great indicators for the industry and for the island in general. It was a wonderful walk this morning in Cabo Rojo. It was much needed. A lot of my hiking friends have been out and exploring the trails and going out since the last week or more. Since the executive order, we're now allowed to be outside, and really we needed that. The last 8 weeks or so of lockdown have been cooking, eating, cleaning, cooking, eating, cleaning, cooking, eating, cleaning, sleep. And yeah, I've definitely put on my COVID-19 and a few pounds more probably. So this is exactly what we need to get back is work resuming, industry resuming within safe distances and guidelines, and getting out and being more active is really helping with mental state and just attitudes in general. Yeah, this was a great day. This has been a really good week. More and more things are reopening. The Puerto Rican government is kind of starting to get back to operating. We're hearing people are, they're answering their phones or answering their emails, things that have just been at a dead stop for 8 weeks. So that's really encouraging. There are police out and enforcing group activities and just, general safety, but going for a hike in the middle of nowhere, Cabo Rojo today, no one bothered us. Drove past and there were 3 motorcycle policemen on the side of the road taking a quick break, and it was great. Since we were in Cabo Rojo, the nearest town is Mayagüez, so we stopped into Mayagüez for to-go lunch and a couple to-go cocktails, and that was really nice. It was very pleasant, even though today in Mayagüez they had no electricity, so the restaurant that was doing to-go orders didn't have electricity, but they were still able to cook our lunch. I guess their propane stove or whatever, we're all prepared for this.
After lunch, we even stopped for a special treat at the Krispy Kreme drive-thru in Mayagüez.
We ate lunch, and on the way back, drove through Guanica, just to kind of check out the earthquake damage from earlier this month and January. And again, there were construction crews out, and we're seeing that they're now finally able to deal with the damage from the earthquakes in Guanica. And some of the buildings were they were supposed to be like this, and they were like this. So yeah, they're gonna have to demolish a few of the buildings, and some of them are not gonna be salvageable, but many of them just had minor damage, it appears, but now they can get structural engineers out to actually really assess the damage finally, and repair that damage or demolish if needed. So overall, we're starting to see good things around the island. We are absolutely seeing people are frustrated with how slow it's been. So I've heard of a couple hair salons, not very close, but a couple towns over, that are taking appointments and having people come in through their back doors and still operating, even though technically they're not supposed to, they're not allowed to. And I think we're gonna see more and more businesses reopening against executive orders. But they are hopefully they're taking proper precautions from what I've heard. Again, this is a friend of mine told me. I haven't actually seen it for myself, but I know a lot of people that are kind of frustrated with how slow things are going, and so they're looking at how can we reopen? How can we be creative and safe and reopen? And I think that's in response to our numbers have been very low. Our numbers of positive cases and our numbers of deaths. And that may be reality, or it may be we just don't have enough tests. And really nobody knows our real numbers, and I don't think anyone trusts the numbers that are coming out. But what numbers are coming out are so low, people are looking at that going, we've been in very strict lockdown for 8 weeks. We've had no contact with anyone outside of our immediate families, and now people are kind of feeling a little more free to reopen their businesses slowly, cautiously, and take appointments, which should be the spirit of the law, even though technically they're not allowed yet. We are hearing more and more information about businesses being able to open in the next week or two, and they're even talking about opening up golf courses and shopping malls. So that will really be when the entire island is back open and lockdown is over. We're still technically in lockdown, but it doesn't feel like much of a lockdown right now. Schools are still closed, malls are still closed, that kind of thing. Anywhere there's large gathering of people, it's closed, which is still a safe and reasonable closure. And then the businesses that are able to take appointments and continue operating are finding ways to operate, even though it's not completely legal. So that's where we are with week 9 of Puerto Rican lockdown. And I think most people, I hear some friends of mine in Loquillo are saying there's been some reckless behavior, and I've definitely heard some friends talk about there's reckless behavior in San Juan. So some of the bigger areas, we're definitely seeing that, but on the south side of the island, the smaller towns, the smaller municipalities, people are they're keeping their social distance, they're trying to apply the rules in a safe and responsible fashion and figure out creative ways to reopen and resume more of a normal life without endangering the folks around us. So it's, in my opinion, it's positive. Take that with a grain of salt, but I'm still feeling really good. I had a great hike today. I had a very productive road trip across the island. I love getting to go visit the west side of the island. Mayagüez is one of my favorite towns in the whole wide world, and I hope I'm finally pronouncing it right. But that area of the island is just beautiful, and it has been months since I've been able to go out there, so today was a special treat. It's so good to be outside. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe for more videos from JenThereDoneThat about Puerto Rico, the Caribbean, and at this point, just random ramblings. Thanks and have a great day. Bye.